Hey, so guys, so much for today. Today's video is going to be about Ed Sheeran's most underrated songs from each of his albums and EPs. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. Let's go. Let's start with Ed's first ever EP, the Orange Room EP. And the song I chose is Misery because, I don't know, it's just, I was singing it, it's taken you a long time to see you've got a goldfish memory. This song's for you, not for me, in misery. So I think no one really knows the songs from the Orange Room EP or not really talks about the songs. Maybe Addicted or Typical Average, but no one really talks about the other songs. That's why I chose Misery. And it's just a pretty sad song, you know. You've got a goldfish memory in misery. Yeah, you know. And then the next song is from the Ed Sheeran self-titled album from 2006. The song is called In Memory because this song, I did hear it a few times when I since first heard it from the Ed Sheeran self-titled album, but recently it's just, the lyrics are so emotional. Like, yeah, it really gets to you if you really listen to the lyrics of In Memory. You know, it's just so sad. And I know that you're gone, you know. I do think In Memory is the same song, is the same person who Ed wrote We Are about, from losing a childhood friend. And yeah, that's what I think about what the song's about, In Memory. It's just so emotional, and I can't believe Ed wrote that song when he was, I think, 15, when 14, 15, when he wrote In Memory, you know, which is just so upsetting. And yeah, that's why I put it on this list, because I don't think many people know about that song, In Memory. Yeah, so sad. And the next song is a bit more upbeat, Two Blokes and a Double Bass from Want Some. This song is about Ed touring with Nisloppy, having work experience with Nisloppy. You know, it's just such a short but amazing song. It makes you want more of the song. Loop pedal, loop weaponry, Gary Dung, you know, enjoy that. Yeah, gotta use your weaponry, you gotta check the distance. Chicka boom boom, shape your beatbox, flip flop. Love that song so much. Two Blokes and a Double Bass, and it's pretty much Ed being a guitar tech for Nisloppy, you know. And then of course one of Ed's biggest influences as well was Nisloppy, and that song about them, yeah, from Want Some, which is just such one of my favourites from Want Some, and I thought I'd put it on this list of the thing with this list is I thought I'd do each song from each album, well, one song or maybe two songs, but yeah, which I love Two Blokes and a Double Bass so much. And then the next song is Be Like You from Uni Me EP. The reason why I put this song on the list is because it's really so good, and I don't think Ed's ever performed the song live, I'm not sure. Be Like You. Squeeze into a dress so I can be like you, fall into the test, and I think you love me too. Which I just love Be Like You so much, and yeah, which I don't think Ed's ever performed this song live. I know he's performed, I think he's performed so before, of course, You and Me in the City, and of course Slumdon, but I don't think he's ever played Be Like You. I don't think there's any clip of Ed performing Be Like You live on YouTube either, so yeah, that's why I think Be Like You is the most underrated Ed Sheeran song from Uni Me EP. Yes, like, more than, so good. And then the next song, Firefly from Loose Change, which I think is the most underrated song from Loose Change. There's a firefly loose tonight, better catch him when the burns this place down in the light. I don't feel so right, but the world looks better through your eyes. It's a firefly loose tonight. Love it so much, the lyrics are so good. Firefly is just so amazing from Loose Change. To be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of this song at first, but the more I listened to it, and then when Ed played it on his Instagram Live in 2021, I just loved it so much more, this song. And that's why I think Firefly is the most underrated song from Loose Change. And I had to put it on this list. Firefly, of course. A lot of more people know One Night, Homeless, Let It Out, but I thought, and of course Little Bird, but I thought I'd put Firefly on this list. Where We Land from songs I wrote with Amy, you know, for choosing this song, it was a bit tricky with Fire Alarms or Where We Land, but I thought I'd put Where We Land because it's about, not like shivers, but it's about like falling in love. Like, do I love you? Do I hate you? I can't make up my mind. So let's free fall to see where we land. You know, like falling for someone. You know, like falling in love with someone. You don't know what the feelings are. Do I love you? Do I hate you? I can't make up my mind. So let's free fall to where we land. Which so underrated. Like the lyrics are just so. You know, you just relate to the lyrics. Exactly. Yes. Like. You know, which is just so amazing. Love that song so much, Where We Land. Live at the Bedford, I chose 2 songs. One from the CD version, Wake Me Up. Of course, Wake Me Up's on Plus, but Ed talks about Wake Me Up before he sings the song. Of course, he talks about telling a story he wrote in LA, and yeah, you know, Ed just sings it. And it is such an underrated song, Wake Me Up, as well. Overall, one of the most underrated songs from Plus, but I thought I'd put it in Live at the Bedford. And also the DVD version, if you guys didn't know, Live at the Bedford EP had a DVD, which, yeah, you know, which I'm just so grateful to own. And then this, the We Are, you know, We Are is on Live at the Bedford. Actually, I'll show you guys. Oh, Live at the Bedford DVD and CD. Kind of sound bad there. And you can see the DVD version there with We Are on the DVD version of Live at the Bedford. You know, and yeah, I just love this EP so much. Of the DVD and CD, and of course Wake Me Up's on the CD as well. Yes, which is so amazing. Which, yeah, I'm so grateful to own this CD and DVD on a charity auction a few years ago. Yeah, so grateful to own. And yes, number 5 collaborations projects. I chose Radio, but I could say Little Lady as well. But Radio is just having your music wanted to play on the radio, and ironically, Ed's music always plays on the radio now. But Radio back in 2011, early 2011, 2010, Ed wrote the song. I think Ed just wanted his music to play on the radio, and yeah, I just love it so much with Ed and JME on the song. How much you gonna pay me though? No, for the radio. How much you gonna play me though? No, play on the radio. Love it so much. And also, I'll link all these songs in the description, guys. You know, yeah, which is just amazing. And also, this is all my opinion of all of Ed's, what I think is the most underrated songs from each album and EP, you know, which is just so good. For Plus, I chose Gold Rush because it's such a uplifting song, you know, from Plus. Smoke along, went off a night. I wipe sleep up my eyes. She left a note, I'll be back in 5. We do it for the love, waiting on the gold rush, keeping on the edge, smoking on a roll up. When I see my friends, all they say is hold up. And remember the time when we were in school, listening to grown-ups, didn't learn a thing. But then again, you know what, you know how to sing, but you don't know anything other than that. Maybe you should learn to love her, like the way. Maybe you should learn to love her, like the way you wanna be loved. God, which is so underrated in my opinion, and that's why I put it on this list. One of my favourite songs from Plus. But yes, for the Slumdon Bridge EP is such an underrated EP. Not many people talk about this EP. The song I chose is "You Don't Know for Sakes." You don't know for F sakes. The reason why I love this song is because literally Ed rapping on that song with Yellow Wolf. If you don't know what the Slumdon Bridge EP is Ed and Yellow Wolf, a joint EP that they did in within a day, and it released Valentine's Day 2012. Yeah, yeah, Ed's just rapping with the Yellow Wolf, which is just so underrated. This song, you don't know for F's sakes. For Multiply, I chose two songs. I chose a song called Everything You Are. It isn't officially on Multiply. You know, Friends, I Will Take You Home, and Everything You Are aren't officially on Multiply. I'd say I'll choose them three songs, but the song that I chose from the actual album Multiply is Even My Dad Does Sometimes, because it's just so emotional. Like, Ed talking about it's alright to cry, even my dad does sometimes, and yeah, and everything to live life like you're giving up, so to act like you are, and yeah, it's just so emotional, this song. And yeah, I think it's very underrated from Multiply. Like, he's on the deluxe edition of Multiply. But yeah. Also, the lyric, it's okay to say that that's the only thing you haven't tried. You know, that's like with Ed talking about maybe Ed's done everything, but not dying. Yeah, that's the only thing you haven't tried. You know, so emotional and so impactful from the song. You know, so yeah, and also the chorus. So live life like you're giving up, so act like you are. Just so brutally emotional and honest from this song. That's why I put this song on this list of most underrated Ed Sheeran songs, and of course, Everything You Are as well. Maybe I don't want to lose in love in one night, if that's alright. I shouldn't have. I think I'm singing the wrong song, but yeah, but oh well. For Divide, I chose Save Myself. I know that Divide is Ed's most commercially successful album, but no one talks about Save Myself. You know, everyone talks about the rest of Divide, pretty much, but no one really talks about Save Myself as much, because the lyrics again are so emotional. Like, life can get you down, so I just numb the way it feels. Out of date prescription pills, like going through so much crap, and so before I save someone else, I've got to save myself. You know, going through something, and it's just so true. You know, if I don't, another lyric in Save Myself. Would you drive? I drive for miles and miles. Would you do the same for me? Oh, honestly, yes. It's actually really so relatable. Save Myself. Well, not maybe the out-of-date prescription pills personally, but I think many people can relate to that song, Save Myself, because the troubles of life as well. And yeah, just so underrated, Save Myself, and I'm surprised not many people talk about the song. Just so brutally honest. Yeah. For number 6 collaborations projects, there was a few songs that I wanted to choose, but I chose 1,000 Nights because of Ed's rap flow on 1,000 Nights. Now remember that me and my man sang a split and fan towards in the night 2010 and staying up in Wetherspoons was the easy option to get a cheaper lunch. It's a pound pint. Literally, Ed's talking about his rise to fame, touring to like so little people to 50,000 people, and yeah, and in Atlanta, yeah, you know, crazy, like just yeah. That's the reason why I think 1,000, and no one talks about Ed's flow in 1,000 Nights, Ed's rap flow in 1,000 Nights, because it's just so amazing, so good, that flow in 1,000 Nights. Yeah, of course it's featuring A Boogie with a Hoodie and Meek Mill, which is so good, that song 1,000 Nights. And also the hook as well. I've been out for 1,000 nights, New York to London, to the city every day, yeah. Playing on, staying up, putting out 50,000 lights. I've been gone so long, getting up and getting faded. Playing on, staying up for 1,000 nights. Just so... Ed's rap hook, Ed's rap, and the hook chorus. No one talks about 1,000 Nights. Underrated as Yes. For Equals, there's so many underrated songs in Equals, but I chose Welcome to the World as I think Welcome to the World could have been better on the standard. Kind of replacing Sandman. I know Sandman is so cute with the lullaby, but maybe Welcome to the World might have been, after visiting hours, maybe Welcome to the World, like, of course, someone sadly dying, and then Welcome to the World. Well, I know Welcome to the World's on the tour edition of Equals, Deluxe, but we didn't get the official Deluxe physical CD. But yeah, that's why I thought Welcome to the World is Ed's most underrated song from Equals. And also, you know what the cutest thing is on Welcome to the World? Ed used his daughter's heartbeats in the song, which is just so cute in my opinion. You can see on the credits of Welcome to the World, literally it says percussion, Lyra Antarctica, and percussion El Bumpito. Which is so adorable that Ed added his daughter's heartbeats in the song, and no one really talks about that. Yes, and yeah, and just so underrated. Ooh, I know that life won't never be the same. This love will never go away. Welcome to the world. Just so underrated in my opinion. Welcome to the world. Yeah, it's just so cute, that song. And then for subtracts, the songs I chose was, well, Fear. Of course, you know me guys, I love Fear so much, and criminally underrated because it's on, you can just only listen to it on the vinyl deluxe edition of Subtracts. But the song that I chose on the normal edition was Borderline, because literally Ed's voice is just makes you want to cry, and Borderline is just, yeah, it's so sad. Ed's voice sounds like he's crying while singing, if you know what I mean. And also the lyrics of, because nothing good would ever come from worrying. I relate to them lyrics so much. 'Tis never right, these darkness are dry. We are so blind, waiting on the borderline. Waiting on the borderline. And also the music video of Borderline as well, like the black and white, like a 4x, guys, like 4x9, like the old video as well, and which I just love that so much. And everyone's like a ghost. It's like a ghost, and just so sad, that song, which I think is the most underrated song. One of the most, well, I think it's the most underrated song from Subtracts that no one really talks about. Like the midst of everything going on in Ed's life almost 3 years ago, like losing his best mate, his wife, having a tumor on her arm, just everything, just so overwhelming for Ed, and that, yeah, back then, just so sad. Because nothing good will ever come from worrying. I should take this on the chin. Yeah, just so sad, Borderline. The last song is from Autumn Variations, and I chose England because England, the song England, literally represents autumn in England, Electricity lines flow like veins to the town in between. Yeah. And the blue is so bright, you need shades for your eyes. Pretty much, that's like the sun really setting in, and then the sun gazing in your eyes, that summer's over. And it literally just represents autumn in England, which I just love England so much. My favourite song from Autumn Variations, and I think it is the most underrated song from Autumn Variations. Well, the entire album of Autumn Variations is so underrated. And to be honest, all of Ed's albums are underrated. All the B-side songs are so criminally underrated, so much. Yes, which is just so amazing. But for me, I just wanted to choose my overall favourite underrated songs from each of Ed's albums and EPs. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's kind of a different video today, and yeah, which is just so amazing. I'll link all the songs in the description of this video. And well, I'm not sure about Fear or We Are. I'll try my best. But I'll definitely put in the other songs for you guys in the description of this video. And yeah, and if you guys enjoyed this video of me talking about all of Ed Sheeran's most underrated songs from each album and EP, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.